Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bex, the Novel Nana. So today I wanted to talk to you about things that might help you when creating your characters and making them feel a little more real and fleshed out. So I've come up with an acronym of sorts to help you do just that. So let's get right into the video. So what we have, I have a little board made up, and again, it's the Playtime Fun with your characters, and it's sort of like a checklist. So, first of all, I know this video quality isn't that great, but I'm having to use my desktop and, use what you've got. So, anyway, so what I've come up with is the word Playtime Fun. And it's basically a checklist to make sure that you are bringing your characters to life. So the first thing that I have written down for the P is personality. I know you may not be able to see this really well, but I'll go ahead and go through it. So P for personality. Make sure that you are giving your character a distinct personality. Make sure that you are giving them the well-rounded sort of personality, not just a generic one. Also, going on to the letter L, language and voice of your character. Now, a character's voice should be distinct enough to know when you're flipping through the pages of dialogue that you know from just a glance who is speaking. That's how distinct your character's voices need to be. So that falls under the language category. Also, in language, what are certain things that they may revert to as far as their speech patterns and also maybe key phrases that they might use that is different than the rest of the characters. Moving on to the letter A, attributes. Give your characters attributes of their own. Kind of self-explanatory there. So the next one is Y, and I put this under youth. And the youth can stand for the way they grew up or their background. So that's something to remember and keep in mind when you are creating your characters. On to the T. So this would be your trap or your obstacle, something that's got to stand in the way of your character getting what they want, or maybe an obstacle that prevents them or slows them down from reaching their goals. On to the letter I in Playtime. I is for intellect or education. You want to make sure that you are giving your character an intellect level that is specific to that character. Also their education, meaning, that could be anywhere from their life education or their schooling education or trade or skill. Whatever that level is, make sure to include it in your character. This will make them feel a little more real. So moving on to M, motivation. You need to have a character motivation behind them pursuing or going after their goal. Next in the line is E for experience. Now this can include their life experience, what they've seen, what they've been through, what they've witnessed, what they themselves have experienced. Include this into your character to make them feel a little more well-rounded. Also F. This is in the Playtime Fun part. So the F in fun is for the false belief or the lie that they believe. This can often help your character, as far as giving them a flaw. So F can also be for flaw or false belief. Having this sort of aspect to your character will make your character more relatable. And also a false belief or lie that they themselves believe could hinder them or maybe even advance them in some way in the story or from reaching their goals or pursuing their goals. Anyway, moving on to the next one. The U is for unique qualifier. What makes your character uniquely qualified to be the person pursuing a specific goal? What makes them uniquely qualified in being a chosen one, if that's the case? Something that sets them apart and best equips that character to go on this journey. Okay, so the last one, guys, is the N in fun. So this is where you will put in the necessity or the need or the goal that your character needs to reach. So that concludes my acronym for basically a checklist for your character, how to make them fully fleshed. So again, it's playtime fun. If you remember playtime fun, you'll hit all of these and hopefully come out with a better character, a more relatable and real character. So P was for personality, L is for their language or their specific voice, A is for their attributes that you will give them, Y is for their youth, consider their background, and their growing up. T is for the trap or obstacle that stands in your character's way from attaining their goal. I is for intellect or education level. M is for the motivation behind their goal or wanting to reach that goal. And E is for their experience in life. Also F for false belief or lie or flaw. U is for the unique qualifier. And N is for their need, necessity, or goal. So guys, that is really all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I sure do appreciate you. If you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you would use this in helping you kind of form your characters. I hope that it helps. And also, if you want to know when I upload next, just ring that bell. Thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate you. Happy writing and have a good day. Until next time. Bye!